Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Java series part 33. In a last video, we saw control flow statement. In this video, we are going to discuss about else statement. So let's first understand what is the else statement. We write some code in a block and we define some condition. If that condition is true, then only execute that block of code. Otherwise, execute else block code. Here you can see here we simply define one condition, and if that condition is true, then only execute inside a if block code, otherwise execute else block code. In a last video we saw simple if statement. In a if statement we only write a one block. Okay, if that condition is satisfied, then only execute that if block code, otherwise directly jump in a next line. But here we have a two option. If true, then execute one code. If false, then execute another code. Okay, let's open Eclipse and perform one operation. I'll simply create a one class for that. I'll simply create part 33, and here I'll define a main method. Okay, let's define here main. Okay, let's define here main, and inside main I'll simply create one variable int price variable, and I'll assign this price variable 100 value. Okay, now I'll write one condition here. If price is greater than 100, then apply 10% taxes. Okay, simply write here price is greater than 100, then apply 10% taxes. Okay, simply write here price plus equal to, we saw in last video why we use plus equal to. Okay, plus equal to price divided by 10. That's it. Now if this condition is not satisfied, then we want to apply taxes 5%. Okay, we will simply add that in a else condition, else price plus equal to price divided by 20. Price divided by 20. Here we apply taxes only 10%, and here we apply taxes 5%. Okay, you can see price is 100 divided by 10 means 10%. Price is 100 divided by 20 means 5%. Okay, now I want to print here system.out.println. I'll simply print here price, and I'll simply add here that price variable. You can see, and I'll run this. Now you can see here we got 105 output. You can see here we define a price 100, and here we define a greater than 100, and our price inside value is 100. This is a greater than 100. If this value is 101, then it can be execute the first block. Okay, let's say 101 and run. You can see here we got 111 output, including the taxes. Okay, in this way we can use a if else statement for performing a multiple operation, for performing a two operation. If this condition is satisfied, then add this much tax. If this condition is not satisfied, then add this much tax. Okay, here we saw this if else statement. Now we have a multiple if else statement. You can see here we have a start, then condition first, then this condition is satisfied, then execute that statement and close this flow. If that condition is not satisfied, then check second condition. If second condition is satisfied, then execute that block of code and directly jump after this condition. Here simply checking one by one condition. If first condition is not satisfied, then check second condition. Second is not satisfied, then check third condition. Third is not satisfied, then finally execute else block. Okay, so let's open Eclipse, and I'll simply create one new class for that. I'll simply create a class, and I'll define part 33-1. Okay, and here let's create a main method quickly. Now we have to perform this multiple operation. Okay, for that I'll simply take one example, float percentage, and here we simply define a random percentage 67.6 something okay, this is not string, it's my bad. 67.6. This percentage we store inside a float, but we can't store directly inside a float this floating value. We have to add here literal, okay, this f, then this value convert float, then we can only store inside a float. This value is by default double, okay. First we have to convert this value, then we can store this value in float. Okay, let's create here condition, multiple condition. I'll simply create a first condition. If I'll simply give the percentage, if percentage greater than 80, then first class. Okay, we will simply define here classes, and here simply grade string grade, and okay, here we simply store inside a string grade. Okay, let's add here grade first class. Okay, if you got more than 80 percentage, then you consider as a first class. Then we have to else if not, then we have one more block. Here we simply declare percentage greater than 60. Okay, percentage greater than 60, then okay, then grade equal to second class. Okay, then we have a third else if you got percentage greater than 45, then you consider third class. Okay, grade equal to third class. If you not get even a 45, else if you only get 35, else if you only get percentage 35. Okay, 35, okay, or equal to 35, then you just consider pass. I'll simply add here pass. And if you not get even a 35, then else block we have. In else block we can simply write fail, grade fail. Okay, simply add here. You can see here we simply define. Let's run this. Okay, we didn't print this grade. I'll simply print this grade. Okay, and concatenate and print here grade. Now let's save, run. You can see here we got second class. Now you can see here we define a 67. This 67 is a greater than this 60 and less than this 80. That means this consider a second class. Okay, then we can change simply here value. We can simply pass here 82 and save and run. You can see here we got first class. Now you can observe here we everywhere add this bracket. Okay, this block bracket. If you have only one line, if condition or else if condition or else condition, then we don't need to write this block. Okay, I'll simply remove this because here we have only one line. Okay, you can see here we simply remove those. Okay, let's save this. Okay, we can't add here semicolon. Okay, let's save this, run this. You can see now till also we are getting data. Now even I remove this bracket, till now we are getting this data. Okay, we are getting this proper value. We can mention this block if we have more than one line. If you have a single line, you can mention if you want. If you don't want, then you can simply remove this block. Okay, remove this block and directly write that particular line code. Okay, let's save. Here we saw multiple if else statement. Now we have a nested if else statement. We can define inside else block or inside if block we can define one more else if statement. Here we can declare a multiple if else inside if else statement. We can define a nested if else statement. Okay, you can see in this diagram here we simply define one condition, if else condition. If condition is a true, then again here we define a one more condition. Okay, in this way we can define a nested if else also. Okay, let's see the one practical. I'll simply create a one class for that. I'll simply create part 33-2. Here we simply create a main method. Okay, simply create a main method, and here we define a marks, or here also we define a same percentage, float percentage, and here we simply store percentage 66f. Okay, 66.6f. Now here I'll simply define one if condition. If I'll simply consider here, if you got more than 35, then you pass. Okay, I'll simply directly percentage equal to or more than 35, then you pass. Okay, otherwise else you fail. Else you fail. Okay, I'll simply write here SYSO fail. Then if you pass, then your parent already told you, if you pass, then we will give bike. If you get a percentage, if you get a first class, then you will get a new bike. If you get a second class, then you get second hand bike. If you get third class, then you get only cycle. Okay, let's define here. I'll simply define here, if percentage greater than 80, then you get new bike. I'll simply add here system.out.println, and here new bike, and if you get second class, else f, here we simply define percentage 60 above, then you get second bike. Okay, second hand bike. Okay, and if you not even get 60, then you get simply cycle. Okay, let's save, run this, and let's check. You can see second hand bike, here we have a 66%. First this condition check, if else, then this condition is satisfied, then this control go inside here, and here again check if condition, if percentage is more than 80, not, then this skip this condition, then else block we have a else if, then we have a 66. Okay, greater than 60, then execute this block. Now I'll simply change here 81 or 82. Let's save and run. You can see here new bike. If I change here 49 or okay 49 and save and run, you can see here we got just cycle. Okay, because we have only 49%. Now in this way we can perform a nested if else condition. Inside if condition we can perform a nested if else condition also. Okay, in this video we saw if else condition, then we saw multiple if else condition, then we saw nested if else condition. In a next video we will see next topic. Till that, bye bye.